Afternoon. People may feel that there's just too much negative things happening. Yesterday, Canada joined the UK, which joined France, to say that they would recognize a so-called Palestinian state. And it's sad. It is sad for me, as a Jew, that people would be rewarding murderers. Well, the Palestinians are murderers. Of course they are. The Palestinian Authority that showed a picture of Mahmoud Abbas standing with the Prime Minister of Canada. Who is Mahmoud Abbas? He's a man who supposedly got his PhD on denying the Holocaust. So a Holocaust denier is the one that you want us Jews to make peace with. In other words, 6 million Jews did not die. They just disappeared. They committed suicide. 1 million Jewish children all of a sudden disappeared somewhere into Europe. Not only is Mahmoud Abbas a liar, but he hates Jews. He pays the families of those people who murdered Jews a salary. In other words, murder a Jew, and I'll support you. I'll support your family for the rest of their lives. Great idea. Great motivation. Somebody has nothing. Kill a Jew and his family be supported. And this is who we have to have as our neighbor, and we're supposed to make peace with this guy, with these people. You know, it's been 58 years now, since 1967. The Oslo Accords were signed in 1991. Abbas and his predecessor, Yasser Arafat, had ample time to make peace with Israel, ample time to educate his people on the prospect of peace, of getting along. Instead, we have seen over and over again the education of the people in the West Bank being taught that they have to kill Jews. And therefore, it doesn't make a difference what France is going to say, what the UK is going to say, even what the United States will say. Israel cannot allow such an entity next door to it. Period. It's like telling somebody, keep the door open and make peace with a snake. We got to close the door, or we got to kill the snake, one of the two. That's number one. Number two, France, Britain, UK, France, and Canada, and Spain. There is a little book that you used to believe in. Today, unfortunately, the leadership doesn't believe in it. Just a few, maybe a minority, but a large minority still believes it. In Europe and throughout the world, a small book called the Bible. In that Bible, it says exactly where God will give the land of Canaan to the people of Israel. That land includes all the area west of the Jordan River, commonly called the West Bank. It's the area which is called Judea and Samaria, Yehuda and Shomron. These are Jewish areas, not Arab areas. They are part of the gift that God gave to the people of Israel. The Bible, if you believe in it, is irrevocable. It's the word of God. God doesn't say lies. In fact, even according to the surahs of Muhammad, the land of Israel is supposed to be for the Yahuds, for the Jews. That's a fact. Multiple places, sites in the surahs, in the Quran, indicate that the land was given to the Jews. It's not for France to give away Jewish land. And certainly not for the English. The English gave away a piece of land to the Germans, and they called it peace in our time. So we know what happened as a result. The same goes for today. What the English and the French and the Spanish and the Canadians call for is nothing less than the destruction of the Jewish people of Israel. And I'll call it out as it is. Those people who claim that they're compassionate for the Arabs and they want a state don't want a Jewish state because it's impossible to live there with them. And that's besides the fact it isn't their land to begin with. It's not the Arabs to begin with, and it's certainly not the Englishes or the French. So what's going to be? I'll tell you what's going to be. Israel won't live with that, won't accept it, can't accept it. You'll do what you want. You'll stamp your feet. You'll make a boycott. It don't make a difference. At this point, God has blessed the people of Israel, not with abundance, but with an incredible blessing that everybody else wants. You know, Archie Bunker was projected as an anti-Semite. He wasn't. He really was a friend of all people, including the Jewish people. But Archie Bunker, as a character, was an anti-Semite, white anti-Semite, prejudiced. When Archie Bunker needed an attorney, he said, "Get me a Jewish lawyer." Why? Because the Jewish lawyers were the best. Israel is blessed with an abundance of creative minds, scientists, inventors, giving them an advantage that they have many different created ideas and patents and products that the rest of the world wants. Everybody wants Israel's new pharmaceuticals. Everybody wants Israel's technology for development of water resources, desalination plants. Everybody wants Israel's Iron Dome and soon to be Iron Beam. Everybody wants the Merkava tanks for themselves. Everybody wants their planes to be further developed by the Israelis because that gives them tactical advantages over everybody else. So you go ahead, put your head in the sand. The truth is, the rest of the world wants our stuff. You're not going to put Israel bankrupt. The end result will be, let me tell you right now, I'm still a rabbi in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Take it to the bank. England, France, Spain, and Canada will suffer tremendous economic hardships in the years to come. Why am I saying that? Because at this point in history, at this point in world history, Israel is winning. And those who support Israel are also winning. Trump is winning because he supports Israel, not in spite of it. And those who will not support Israel, and that includes all those wondrous countries in the UN, their economies are going to go south. Oh, this is going to happen to the entire world. No, it's not the entire world. There are people who support Israel. India will have robust economy? Because they support Israel. Anyone who supports Israel have a robust economy. I will bless those who bless you, and those who curse you, I will curse. Plain and simple. Let's play it out. Let's see what goes. I'm willing to put money behind it. I can't put $1 billion behind it, put money behind it. Let's see what happens in the next 6 months to the economies of these so-called sophisticated lands. You'll see, they're going south.